Alright, good evening guys. So this will be my first English video, so please be kind. I'm gonna quickly do an intro. What I'm gonna do tonight, I'm gonna show you actually the look that I've got on. Just a small get ready with me to show you my foundation application, bronzer, blush. I'm not gonna show you eyes because that takes time, and then you're gonna be with me like for 15 minutes to an hour, and we don't want that. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take off all my foundation, lipstick, everything. Just keep the eyes, look at the nice eye look. And then I will be back with you guys in 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm back. I've taken my foundation off. You can see I've got a bit of a marks here, a pimple here, but whatever, we'll work with it. So what I do first thing in the morning, I usually do my eyes after I've put on foundation. But what obviously I've done my eyes now, so I'm just going to show you from prepping my skin to foundation, to blush, to bronzer, to highlighter. And I'm going to show you all the products that I've used today. So in the morning, what I'll do, I'll put on a bit of face cream. I know that's where you mustn't press, you must press it in. I don't do that, which is obviously not so good. So that's what I do. Then you wait about 2-3 minutes, let it just seep in your skin. Then I will go in with a primer. Now the primer that I usually use is the baby skin. The baby skin maybe from Maybelline. It's 99 Rand. It is 99 Rand. Today I've used the Palladio foundation primer. So that's what I'm going to use now. It's got the same consistency as the Maybelline and the Benefit Professional. It's not so expensive. I mean, the Benefit is amazing. If you've got money to splurge, then get that. So I just use a small pea amount. Just do that. And basically I only put it where I've got pores, and a little bit where my foundation usually go off. I feel that if I put the primer on here by the T-zone, my foundation stays on the whole day. It usually don't get oily. So, okay, there's that done. So then obviously now, I'm going to try to go through the video quickly so it's not a long time, but it takes about, say a minute or so. Then you will get your foundation. I'm going to show you what foundation I use. I've got quite a few foundations. I've got the Catrice. I've got the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wear. I love this foundation, but it's too liquidy for me. So I sometimes mix it in with the Maybelline. So the foundation that I'm using today is the Maybelline. It's the 24-hour full coverage foundation, and it's in ivory. This is amazing. It's honestly the best foundation drugstore for me. I love it. I use it every day. So once now your primer set in, you first put on your cream, the cream is set in, you put on your primer, and then you're going to go in with foundation. So I mean, you put 2, I like a lot of foundation, so I put quite a bit. I put 3, so this is the amount. Then what I do, I take my finger. So then I will do this. I think I've taken a bit too much, but I'm a full coverage girl, so we'll work with it. Okay, so now you take your beauty sponge. I had the Wet n Wild beauty sponge. It's amazing. It's nice and soft. Saturday I did someone's makeup, and I think it fell in the dog's tookie because it's missing in action. So this is just alternative. I think one that I bought at discount. And now I just pat it in. And you want to make sure what I do, I take it down. Now, obviously it's winter now. So when you've got scarves and things on, it's not so bad, you can't see it. Because usually in the summer, I will take it down to my neck. And then what I also do, I put a bit on my ears. Because it's honestly horrible if you've got this flawless skin, but your ears are red. So just then, at least it matches your face. So then, by you just pat in, make sure everything is well covered. Just make sure like it's all nice around your nose. What I do in the mornings, I do this for about a minute, just to make sure that your foundation is nicely melted into your skin. You can use your fingers as well. You can use a foundation brush. I don't like foundation brushes, so I don't use them. I just feel like if you use them, I don't have one, I've got it there. I feel, because I use that when I use on clients, I use Cryolan, and it's a creamy consistency. Then I use the flat brush foundation brushes. But with liquids, for me, the sponge is better. But it's all preference. I mean, buy a sponge. I think the Wet n Wild one was 69 Rand. So you buy it. If you don't like it, I mean, don't use it. At least it's not a lot of honey, or it's a beauty blender that's $3.50. Okay. So now everything is blended in. So what I do now, I don't put foundation under my eyes, because if you put foundation and you still put concealer, then it's so much product under your eyes that it starts to crease, and you don't want that. So what I do, I put foundation until here. So up to here I put foundation. Then the concealer I use, and honestly, it's the best drugstore concealer. I've got the Tarte. I mentioned it in a previous video. It doesn't work. For me, it doesn't work. I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. So I use the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. It is 79 Rand at this game. Clicks might have it. I don't know. So what I do, just a little bit there, little bit there, and where you need a little bit extra coverage. This is to highlight. So wherever you want a bit more highlight, you will put a little bit concealer. You don't need to put a lot. You don't have to if you don't want to. Just put under the eyes. Then I will take a smaller sponge, and then I will start pressing the product in. Usually I will go up to here, but because I've got my eyeshadow on now, I'm not going to go up to there. So now, can you see how nice it gives a lightening effect under the eye? Let's quickly... There, and then the other eye. Okay. You get smaller ones like these ones, little blue ones. I actually had one which works better than this one, but I don't know where it is. I'm using this one, and this one actually doesn't work very nicely, but okay. So that's what I do. As soon as I put my concealer on, then I immediately set it with powder. What I do use is now I've deep potted my powders, but this is the Essence All About Matte powder. I think I've got one here. Yeah, the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. Honestly guys, I've got the RCMA. I bought it for my under eyes, and really it's not working for me. So I don't know, the Essence works. So what I'll do, I'll take a little bit on my sponge, a little bit. Sometimes I even do this, and then I will go with pressing motions to set the concealer. If you set the concealer, it's not going to crease. You do not want a lot of powder. You do not want too little. So what I do this amount, then I take the excess off, and then I press it in. No, don't do that, because then you're going to remove the concealer. So you pressing motions, and I promise you, it works. As soon as I put my setting spray on, because obviously I'm going to powder my face as well, so your face looks a bit dry and powdery, but as soon as you put a setting spray or a fixing mist, then it takes away that powdery, the powder look on your face. Then it doesn't look cakey. That's what I want. It doesn't look cakey. Okay, so now that's done. I do put powder on my face. I love the feel it gives me. It gives me a silky feeling. Lots of people will just, after their foundation, they will go in with bronzer, blush. I don't do that. So I will use a big fluffy brush. Then I will take a little bit of powder. What I'm using, okay, I use the Coty S-Bun. But guys, you can use anything. I mean, I've got the Maybelline Master Fix. I've got the Bobbi Brown setting powder. Yardley's got a nice one as well, also a big tin like this, and I think it's 169, so that's also nice. So what I do, I put a little bit in the Daxel. Oh gosh, but you guys know, you can see what it is. So I put a little bit in, then I will take my brush, few swiping motions, tap off the excess, and then I will do pressing motions. Because I feel if you swipe, you take off the foundation. You don't properly do it, but I just feel that you do. So I like pressing motions. And then you set your face. And then you will look, oh, okay, a little bit in the neck. By the neck, you can do this. And look there. Look how amazing and flawless the skin is. So what I do now. Now foundation is done, powder is done. Now I go in and I contour and bronze. The contour powder I use is the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. I think it's only got one color. This is the color. And it comes with a little brush like this. Now, I've got quite a few contour brushes. I don't like them. I like this little brush because it just goes into your hollows of your face, and that's where you want to do your contouring. Because now your face is flat. I mean, there's no dimension in your face. So what I do, I take this little, it's expensive, but they last quite a long time. So I just do that. And you always want to tap off excess. So now you can see, you'll feel here where your cheek is. You'll feel, I think it's the cheekbone. Just by that cheekbone, by that hollow, you will put the powder. I'm going to show you now. Look there. Look there. Already it's giving dimension to your face. So what I do then, I do on the other side. Look there. And then what I do, I take the same brush and then softly with light circular motions, you just want to work it softly into your skin. Look there. Look there. Look there, and then look there. Now this is all blended in. So soft upward circular motions. Look how nice it looks. Now it gives you this nice, if you've got high cheekbones, it's beautiful. What I also do, I contour my nose. So I will take this same brush, put it in. Now with this, I take off quite a bit of excess. Then what I do, because this is nice and straight, I want to contour here, and I will want to make my nose a bit shorter. So what I usually do, I just take the brush, and honestly, you want to use a small amount of product on here. You don't want 2 brown lines down your nose. It's going to look funny. If you've got a small nose, don't contour your nose. And then what I do, because I just feel here it's a bit long, I will do that. And then just on the bridge of the nose. And then I will slightly, just with small motions, just so there's no, so the stripes actually now blend in. Look there. Look there. And then it just gives you an illusion of a little bit of a smaller nose. So what I do now I'm going to bronze my forehead, but I don't do it with the hula. I use the Essence Matte Bronzer. Now you can contour what I did with the hula. You can use this as well. So you don't need to go buy this. It is quite expensive. You can use this as well. So what I then do with this, I just lightly put in my brush, also a soft fluffy brush, and then I just, because it's a light color, you're not gonna, it's much lighter than the hula. So basically I want to now just blend everything in. So they just want to soft motions, just look there. Just give you a light golden, basically a light golden color to your face. And then what I want to do, if you've got a big forehead like me, you want to basically bronze your forehead. I think they say if you've got 4, if you can put 4 fingers here, your forehead is quite big. So I don't want to give you a, what do they call it? In Afrikaans, they say, ek wil jou nie 'n complex gee nie. I don't want to now, you put 4 fingers and then you never thought you had a big forehead, and now you think Chantal, because Chantal said you, if there's 4 fingers, then you've got a big forehead. If you're happy with your forehead, don't worry about it. Okay, so then what I do, I just bronze lightly. And then you can even just bronze here. Look there. Look how nice it looks. Now what we want to do, I think I over bronze my nose. Okay, whatever. So now we wanna, now what I do, now bronzing is done, now I wanna put a blush, then I wanna put a nice highlighter, and then we're gonna put the lippy, and then we're finished. So the blusher that I used this morning is from Wet n Wild. The color, I love this bronzer, especially when I do a nice, like a orange look or a yellow look. Then this bronze, it's like a, the color is, I think, pearlescent pink. The color isn't even on here anymore. It's even broken. It's a nice soft peachy blush, but it's got like little golden speckles in. So what I do, I don't use a big blush brush because I don't want my whole face to be pink. So then I take a brush like this and then just swirl it in your, tap off, and then on the apples, I don't do this, I don't put blush here, I put my blush here. So I don't put them on the apples because I feel the older you get, your face tends to sag a bit. So when you're younger and you've got that nice cheeks that's still like up here, then you can blush. But for me, I like to keep my blush here because then it just gives the illusion of your face is nice and lifted. So then just put blush there, put blush there, and because I'm extra, I put a little bit on my nose, a little bit there. There's almost nothing on the brush. I just do that to give you like a sun glow. You don't have to do that. I think it's because out of, like I always do it, so that is just how I do my makeup. Look at that beautiful, look there. Look how nice that is. So now blush is finished. Now we're going to put on a highlighter. Now the highlighter that I'm using today is the Benefit Dandelion. Oh, You can use any highlighter because I'm only using the products that I use today to create this look, because I've got the orange and the yellows. I didn't want to incorporate pink blush and pink highlighter or a very diamond white color highlighter. I wanted everything to be more on the peach side. Where's my little... Oh yeah, this morning I actually used this brush. You get the Real Techniques. I think this is an under eye setting brush, but it's amazing for highlighter because you do not want a big brush. This morning I actually used this little brush to do my highlight, and it was amazing. So what we do, we'll try. Look at this, beautiful. Look at that. My gosh, it's gorgeous. It's like a peachy, I don't know, it's just gorgeous. What is the color of it? Dandelion. Is the thing's name Twinkle? Okay, yeah, Dandelion Twinkle. So nude pink powder highlighter and luminizer, but it's more to a peach. It's not pink for me. So now you want to put your highlighter here. So on the highest, there where you put your blush, you want to put your highlighter just here. Look there. What do they call it? So to show your wangbeen, your cheekbone. Yeah, the cheekbone. Your high cheekbone. So you want to put your highlighter there. Look there. My goodness. Look there. Oh, it's gorgeous. So now you want to do it on this side as well. Then what I do, I take a small, because I like highlighter on my nose. Let me just see if I can find my little brush. Okay, here it is. So here's my little brush. And I just like to put on just here. Just a little bit of highlighter here. Down my nose. And I'm extra, so I like a lot of our highlighter. And then on your, what do they call this? Is it your bow? Your Cupid's bow. This is a Cupid's bow. So you'll put highlighter here, and then I highlight my whole face actually. So you can put highlighter there, then you can put, I took that, oh here's my other one. Then I usually put a little bit of highlighter, but I mean, I just dust it lightly, so you don't see, the whole face is highlighted, but just little amounts. And then if you see you need a bit more, then you put on. So there's everything done now. Now what I do, before I put my lipstick, I do last. So what I do now, I take my setting spray. You can take a setting spray, a fixing spray, just what you want. And then you're gonna, I spray it on the face, and then basically it helps to set the makeup, but not really. I mean, if you get the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, that sets your face. If you do weddings, use that for your brides. But for normal daily use, you can use anything. I use this infallible fixing mist, and then you just spray it on the face, and it just gives you a nice, it sets your face, and it takes out, because of all the powders that you put on, it just takes the powderness away. If that's a word, powderness. Okay, and there I'm done. Basically, there I'm done. Let's quickly do the lips. I found this little gems. It's the Essence Draw the Line Instant Color Lip Liner. It's amazing. It's really amazing, and it's got a look there. It's got a little sharpener at the back, and I think they're 29 rand or 39, but they're smooth and creamy, and they're just awesome. So now I'm gonna line my lips. You guys know I do overline a bit. Then we're gonna put lipstick on, and then we're finished. Oh gosh, when you take overlining to the next level. But we'll fix this now. Okay, better. Okay, so the lips are overlined. And then I've used the little Jeffree Star mini liquid lips. These things, I swear, they last the whole day. The whole day. I've got the color Celebrity Skin. They're amazing. They're expensive, but they're amazing. And you just think, and you see the lip liner is a little bit darker, but because I go over it, it doesn't matter. And in any case, I like when I do lips, I like a liner that's a little bit darker. I'm like still an 80s child. done. There's the look done. It's a quick get ready with me to show you just a quick application, how I put my foundation on, how I do my face. I mean, the eyes, I will do a few tutorials on looks and things like that. But that's how quick and easy. Okay, it's not quick and easy, but it's easy, but not that quick. But take time in the morning. It takes me approximately, I would say, 35 minutes, but that is with eye application. So just have a look. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and then if you want any other videos of, maybe if you want a video on this eye look, just let me know. Facebook Messenger me, and remember my competition is running until the 31st of July. I will do the draw on the 1st of August, and then I will ship the prize. It's a 1,000 Rand discount voucher, and the Colourpop, I think Colourpop, the Colourpop Good Sport palette, which is 500 Rand. And so yeah, go like the competition. Please subscribe to me. If you watch my videos, please subscribe and like and push that belly button. And then I hope to see you guys soon. And yeah, I will do English videos, but I'll also do Afrikaans videos. And thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting me, and have a blessed evening. And tomorrow is only Wednesday, so it's three more days until Friday. So see you soon. Have a lekker week, and we'll talk soon.